welcome back, my fantastic brothers and sisters. Welcome back into Made in Mike's world again. Heard you miss me. I am back, and yes, it is Friday night, and I am doing a video for you guys. That shows you all how much I love you, getting that information, that product out to you guys so you guys can check it out and have a good time on a Friday night. Start your weekend off the right way. Excuse me before we start the show. You know I always have to say, hope all is well, guys. You know that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because without you guys, there is no me, guys. All right? So appreciate you guys, your loyalty. All you guys have stuck by me through the dark times, through the happy times, through the sad times, through the side times, through the upside down side times, everything. Appreciate it always. All right, yes, I am having a bad hair day. I had some injections in my back this morning. Usually they kind of just do it without any anesthesia, but today they had to do 2 or 3 in there. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling my feet again. I'm feeling my back has a little more mobility today. So I'm looking forward to a good weekend of pain-free back. And we'll be moving and shaking. You know how we do it. All right, guys. Special. You're also seeing me first time with the goggles. The geek goggles are on today. I figured, you know what? Made in Mike's world needs to see the geek side of Made in Mike. Yes, man. We're all geeks. We know that. We know that. So I decided to sport them for you today. Yes. You are seeing Clark Kent right here. I may be approaching 60, but you know what? I'm still a geek, a young geek at heart. All right, guys. Special piece today. Different piece, very different from Made in Mike's world. All right. You know what we're talking about? You see him back there. Russell Crowe, the Gladiator, 1/3 scale from PCS, who, like I said on numerous times, I love what they're doing. They're not overpopulating their production, and they're doing things the right way, and they're tackling characters that kind of get stepped over. Why hasn't something like this been done by the so-called big companies? Why? Probably one of the greatest movies ever. Definitely in my eyes. I mean, that's why, you guys know, DC, Marvel, horror, everything is here. This is out of the category. But when I saw it come up for pre-order 2 years ago, first day, I'd like to say they have about 200 of the special edition ones. I don't know what they include. That's different. I don't care. But I want to say we have like number 30 or 20 or something like that. I don't know. But it doesn't matter to me. What matters is the piece is here, okay? And the piece is special. No doubt about it. So, you know what? Let me take off these goggles. I feel better. Yes, Made in Mike is a nerd, but he doesn't have to look like a nerd, all right? So, that being said, probably though, the reason why I ordered this is probably all of you guys that are viewing this are probably, you feel the same way about the movie as I did. It is one of the best movies of all time. And you cannot say that we all have not gone through our lives saying some sort of quote from the movie, because the quotes are fantastic. The dialogue is fantastic. It's basically, every movie has your little down part in here. To me, when I watched this movie when it first came out, it was an A all the way through. I paid so much close attention to the character acting, because back then I was trying to get into screenwriting and stuff like that. I was doing a lot of writing at the time, and I was really paying attention to all the little details of the movie. And I remember that time specifically. So I remember leaving the theater saying, wow, that was an A across the board. I didn't see anything bad about the characters, their reactions, everything was just right on. So when the statue did come up for pre-order, I had to get in on it. It was here. And, are you not entertained? And we will see if you are entertained. But we walk around, I still say that in my daily day at work or whatever. When we go through something rough or something like that, it's like, are you not entertained? Absolutely. I've always said it throughout the years. And I still say it when I get home. I'm going to show you guys real quick before we get into the review how special this movie was to me and how special of a review this is because of this right here. All right, here we go. We got baby Russell right here. All right, so guys, I believe I got this. This was available right after the movie. So I've been sitting on this probably 25 years. So realistically, this piece right here is the reason why we are here today in Made in Mike's World. This is the piece that started it all. There could be one or two in here that could claim that, but I truly believe this is the one. So look at what we can do. We can compare the technology today. I mean, this was pretty damn good for being 25 years ago. I thought this was fantastic. I don't know who released it, but I think there was about 1,500 pieces, and I love the idea that this was coming out. But I think this was my first turn on. This was my first statue crush. So here we go, guys. This is going to be a great review. So let's check it out. One more thing before we go. You guys know he's not fitting in this room up here. So you guys got to come up with some kind of idea that I can tell my wife to get him downstairs in the living room. I need your help, guys. I need your help. I've been giving you great quality videos for years now. Time to repay the favor. All right, guys, let's go check out Russell Crowe's PCS 1/3 scale. See if it's as badass as the movie. And remember, always stay entertained because you are entertained. Let's get in here. Okay, there we go. The typical PCS, the way they do things. You basically don't get any kind of designer box. Maybe that's why they're able to keep their prices down a little bit. So let's crack him open. Pouring. There he goes. Looks like he is all in one piece. I hope. We'll find out. Let's put them together and see how badass Maximus is.
So you can either
All right, guys, here we go. Let's start head to toe. I'm loving it, and I know you guys are loving it too. There's no way around it. I mean, you really can't say anything negative about the piece. One, for this company to tackle it is just, you got to give them a passing grade for it anyway. Now, this is the mass sculpt. I like the way they did the beard in. Looks really nice. The helmet looks fantastic. Is he a space hog? No. Ears look great. All right. Let's go down to the uniform. Uniform looks great. I don't know how accurate. I don't remember. But it looks, I mean, it looks perfect to me. There is a couple of ways you can display them. The body structure looks a lot like Crow's built right there in the arm. He was a stocky guy. He wasn't really ripped, but he fit the part fantastic. Profile looks great. Loving it. So this is pretty accurate. He wasn't too veiny because he had a thick muscle. I'm sure Russell's looking at this piece right now saying, damn, why can't I look like that again? Well, you can, Russell. You can. All right. All right, let's get to that shield. You can pose him without the shield if you'd like. All the little gladiators on it. Very nice. Very nice. His little skirt there looks pretty good. Yes, I did not take that off yet, and I'm doing it live for you all so we can see it. There we go. Just wanted to show you guys that, yes, we do things live. No triple takes or anything like that. Looks pretty damn awesome, huh? Sorry, guys, I do have the sniffles. When I came out of that anesthesia, man, I would not stop sneezing and runny nose. I think I'm probably allergic to some sort of medication they pumped in me. So, as you can see, they made it dirty and weathered really good. He is not that heavy, so I'm sure they got quite a bit of plastic going on in there, whatever you want to call it, PVC mixed in. I don't think it's 100%. I didn't feel them up that much. I just put them together for you guys. So I didn't examine him 200%. All right. Muscle tone on the legs look good. The boots look good. Perfect part for this guy. Definitely made his career. Just a great part. I could not think of a better character, especially with the accent and everything, to play this role. Let's see if we can. Nah, we can't look up Russell's skirt. All right, all right. Okay. Boots look good. Everything looks pretty damn good. All right, let's look at the Coliseum. I like what they did. They put the base as the Coliseum. I thought that was pretty cool to kind of represent the movie really well, because so much of the important parts did revolve around the Coliseum. And you can see all the cheesy dead bodies. Could they have done a little better in here? Yeah, probably. But what they give you, what PCS gives you, they give you like a sand that you can open up the bag and pour it all along here to give it that real feel. But I decided not to do that. I'm not going to do that because I am famous for moving statues, and probably when I move it, the sand is going to blow all over the place. So I just left it in the box. And if I ever decide to move it one day, then at least that individual will get the full effect of the Gladiator movie. Okay, all right, enough with that. Let's swap out the heads for you. I'm not going to swap out the sword. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Let's put him down safely. And let's go unmask Russell. I like it. I like it. I think they did really good on him. Maybe a little too tan. I don't know. But the hair is right on. The nose is pretty right on. I like it. I like it. And what they give you a hand to swap out. I'm not taking down the sword and the shield. To me, that represents the Gladiator. All right, let's take a step back. Either one, masked or unmasked, works for me. So technology, even back then, they looked like they had the horses right. So I can always have the mask off and put this little one in the mix now with the mask on. So gives me options here. But anyway, overall, the piece is fantastic. I want to say it's probably about 28 inches, 29 inches high. Again, guys, I'm going to need your help for display. Give me excuses. I can tell the wife to get him displayed downstairs. All right, guys, thank you for joining me in Made in Mike's World. See you on the next review, which will be very, very shortly. You guys stay safe.